Today I had a meeting and I definitely felt that I was being attacked. It wasn't the first time that I've been in positions where I feel like I have to defend myself against other people's perception. And while I sat there, I remembered someone talking about the past yesterday and saying the past is nothing more than just a static event that is logged in your mind. And I really disagreed with that person because I think they are neglecting to understand that past events code our DNA. It codes how we respond and react and perceive to people, events, to happenings, and our nervous system responds. And as smart and as strong as I am, because obviously I'm a black woman, so she must be strong, she must not hurt. So you can say whatever you want to her, she doesn't feel. And as I sat there, I got to a point where I'm just like, you're going to believe whatever it is you want to believe. I've been in these positions before where I am trying to explain myself to a person, to people who already have a predetermined idea of who I am. Nothing that I say is going to convince them otherwise. It's only going to add data to support what they already believe. And even after almost 2 hours of this meeting and me explaining myself, I finally got to the point where not only did I accept my wrongdoings, I also accepted that, you know what, Marsha, maybe you are never going to be a good fit. Maybe you're always going to be aggressive. Maybe your tone is always going to be too abrupt. Maybe you do not belong to systems and environments that ask you to only conform to their way of doing things without ever considering you. Not because they can't, but because it makes them uncomfortable. And not uncomfortable in a strange way, but in a way that they have to put in effort to learn somebody else and somebody else that is from a different way of doing things. And I have to do the same thing. I understand that. I get that. I know that. But as I sat there, it dawned on me, I can't keep living like this. I can't keep living where I have to feel like I have to constantly defend myself or else, or conform or else. I just can't be Marsha. I can't show up as being Marsha because Marsha is too this, she's too that, she's too da. It's I can't just be Marsha. Marsha has to look like somebody else to be accepted. And that's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow because you realize that even in your wrongdoing, if somebody else was doing what you did wrong, that they would be excused, that they would be given the opportunity to actually redeem themselves. But when it's Marsha, so I'll hold myself accountable. I'll accept my imperfections. I will also accept that I am who I am, and it is what it is.